If you're shopping for a compact smart TV that doesn't feel budget in daily use, this one is trying to hit that sweet spot between affordability and modern smart features. A 32-inch HD smart Google TV like this is built for people who want a clean, minimal setup without dealing with external streaming devices or complicated menus. Right out of the box, the focus is simplicity. You plug it in, connect Wi-Fi, sign in with your Google account, and you're basically inside the ecosystem you already know from Android phones. The first thing you notice is the frameless design. It's not just about looks, it actually helps the screen feel bigger than 32 inches when you're sitting close. For bedrooms, small living rooms, dorms, or even office spaces, that compact footprint makes it extremely practical without overwhelming the space. Now the display. It's an HD panel, so you're not getting 4K here, but for this size range, that's pretty standard. What matters more is how it handles everyday content. You're getting HDR10 support, which means better contrast, deeper blacks, and more detail in bright and dark scenes compared to basic HD TVs. It's not trying to compete with flagship cinema displays, but it does enough to make streaming platforms look sharp and enjoyable. Where things start to feel more modern smart TV is the software. Google TV is the main interface here, and that changes the experience completely compared to older Android TVs. Instead of just apps, you get a content-first layout. Recommendations, trending shows, and your streaming services are all blended into one interface. It learns your preferences over time, which makes scrolling less of a chore and more like discovery. Voice control is built in through Google Assistant, so you can search for movies, control volume, or even ask general questions without touching the remote. On top of that, Alexa compatibility adds another layer for smart home users who are already invested in that ecosystem. It's not just a TV anymore. It becomes part of your connected home setup. Connectivity is also solid for its category. Built-in Wi-Fi keeps streaming smooth, and Bluetooth support means you can easily connect headphones or external speakers without dealing with cables. That's especially useful if you're watching late at night or want a more private setup. Performance-wise, the UI is responsive enough for everyday use. App switching, streaming Netflix, YouTube, Prime Video, or other platforms feel smooth as long as your internet connection is stable. It's clearly designed for streaming-first usage rather than heavy gaming or high-end media production workflows. Sound is what you'd expect from a 32-inch TV. It's serviceable for casual viewing, but if you want a more cinematic experience, pairing it with a soundbar or Bluetooth speaker makes a noticeable difference. That's pretty common across this entire category, not just this model. Where this TV really makes sense is value positioning. You're getting a modern smart ecosystem, voice control, streaming integration, and a frameless design in a compact form factor. It's not trying to be the most powerful display on the market. It's trying to be the easiest one to live with. So if you're setting up a secondary screen, upgrading an old TV, or just want something simple that works without extra setup headaches, this kind of 32-inch smart Google TV fits directly into that use case. At the end of the day, it's less about specs on paper and more about how frictionless your daily viewing experience feels. And that's where this category of smart TVs keeps getting better every year. If you're interested in checking it out, the link is in the description.